Hey guys, so India and Germany, so they have both have agreed to work together with focus on artificial intelligence. So they will together work. So this is the news. So I have got the news from Ministry of Science and Technology. So they have India and Germany are together working on artificial intelligence startups as well as AI research and application in sustainability and healthcare. Okay, so they will be working on artificial intelligence, and that artificial intelligence will work on sustainability and healthcare. Okay, so, Union Science and Technology Minister. Who is the Union Science and Technology Minister of India? So, he's like Dr. Jitendra Singh. He held bilateral talks with German Minister for Education and Research, Miss Bettina. You don't need to remember her name. Like it will not be asked in any exam. So Stark Watzinger, like in Berlin. Okay, so and expressed satisfaction over the ongoing bilateral science and technology cooperation. So if you like friends, I want you to visit the ministry like PIB, visit the PIB PIB, visit the site, and this is under like like science and technology section. Okay, so frontier areas like electric mobility. Okay, what is electric mobility? It is nothing like using electric vehicles. Okay, nothing more than that. When you move from one place to another using electricity, that is electric cyber physical system. Cyber physical systems like they're so to prevent us from like cyber attacks, like online attacks, quantum technologies. Okay, then future manufacturing. So these all artificial intelligence would be used. Green hydrogen fuel, deep ocean research are emerging as the new areas of partnership between India and Germany. So he said. Okay, so this was a news on 3rd of May, like 3:21 p.m. Okay, by PIB Delhi. Okay, so I'm telling you the source so that you can go to the source and go and check like more news. So India and Germany have like agreed to work together with focus on artificial intelligence startups as well as AI research and its application in sustainability and healthcare. So it was said by Dr. Jitendra Singh, Minister of Science and Technology and Earth Sciences. I call it as MOSTES. MOEST, like Minister of Science and Tech, and ES, Earth Sciences. So who is the head? Dr. Jitendra Singh. After his bilateral talks with German Minister for Education and Research, Bettina Stark, like Watzinger. Okay. So now let's move on. Like both the ministers agreed that there is a lot of scope to work together in artificial intelligence. Okay. For which experts on two sides have already met. India has a huge population, and we don't have there are many scientists in India, although the ratio is quite low. The scientist to people ratio is quite low, but we have many. An Indo German call for proposals for this would be raised on soon, inviting proposals for researchers and industry. Okay, so Dr. Jitendra Singh recalled that he's now going to the past. Okay, so in November 2013, that is 1.5 years from now, during Chancellor Merkel's visit to Delhi. Okay, so Merkel is the Chancellor of Germany. He visited, and India had agreed to establish a joint research program. Okay, in artificial intelligence. So the concept that India will work with Germany in artificial intelligence is not a new one. So in 19 he already visited. I hope you're understanding. Okay, they also decided on the extension of Indo-German partnership in higher education for another 4 years. Okay, so 2019 to 2023 with contributions of 3.5 million euros each. Okay, so each country will contribute 3.5 million euro. Okay, so two countries, it is 7 euros multiplied by 2. Both India and Germany have expressed satisfaction on the ongoing science and technology cooperation between the two countries, which is one of the strategic pillars of bilateral relationship. Academia, research institutions, and industries of both countries have strong bonding and are playing a role in catalysts in our strategic research and development partnership. On the third day of his bilateral engagement in Berlin, Dr. Jitendra Singh mentioned that both the countries are now working in frontier areas of science and technology, including electric mobility, cyber, physical system, I already told you, quantum technologies, future manufacturing, green hydrogen fuel, deep ocean and research, and proposed to develop joint cooperation in these areas. Two countries have already started mapping each other's strength in areas like application of artificial intelligence in sustainability and healthcare. Okay, both the ministers expressed satisfaction on the recently concluded MOU, Memorandum of Understanding between the Department of Science and Technology, that is Government of India, and German Research Foundation DFG. Okay, so DFG is a German research foundation, and you know that for science we have DOST. Okay, DOST. You can remember it by mnemonic DOST, to support international research training groups, IRTG. Okay, so these are training groups, they will like be funded and given work. Okay, program would further boost the cooperation towards capacity building. Okay, like future is artificial intelligence, definitely targeting the training of Indian German students by for pursuing the PhD program. Okay, for PhD program. Okay, you can do PhD. Okay, using these funds. The maiden call for inviting proposals under the program from Indian and German research group is already on. Okay, so both ministries felt delighted that several initiatives for human capacity developments in science and engineering have recently worked out. So India is like in science and technology, India is like facing good relations. Okay, India is having good relations with Germany. That's what the line means to say. Out which out which facilitate lateral entry movement researchers into ongoing science and technology projects and paired early career fellowships, creating an inclusive ecosystem for the Indo-German SINT cooperation with exchange of young researchers on both sides. Okay, so the researchers, Indian researchers, can go to Germany, and German researchers can come to India. Industrial fellowships aimed at industrial exposure of young Indian researchers in German industrial ecosystem. Okay, so Dr. Jitendra Singh mentioned that government of India, like Dr. Jitendra Singh mentioned that the government of India under the leadership of like Prime Minister Narendra Modi gives great importance to innovation. Okay, he just told like he gives. The present government puts emphasis on it's put like emphasis like importance on promoting the value chain of innovation, entrepreneurship, and like IP generation. Okay, Indian innovation system is more purpose driven rather than process driven. Okay, with focus on affordability and accessibility. Definitely, if you don't have affordability, how can you like invest on science and technology? And if you don't have accessibility, like if you don't have the machines that would operate with artificial intelligence, how can you like innovate? So said that Indian innovation is more purpose driven. Okay, he said like rather than process driven, focus on purpose. Okay, so Bettina Stark Watzinger supported the idea to further strengthen bilateral scientific cooperation by partnering in emerging science and technology areas where both Germany and India have strength to work together and serve to societies. So that's all. I hope like you understood the news. Oh, thank you, dear friends. Thank you very much.